Hello, here is the design clone that I have made as mentioned in the task that was given. So I'll start now. So first of all, I have hosted this on this website after making the clone. So here it goes. First of all, here is the thing. First of all, I will break the thing how I have made this. So I have made this by breaking it down into components. So now what are the components? I will show you in the code. Yeah. So basically, I have broken down this into three components. That is, sorry, two components first of all. That is sidebar div, and then this main part. This one sidebar and the main part. Then this part is again divided into two parts. That is navbar and this main dashboard, as you can see in the code. Navbar and dashboard. So first of all, let's go to the sidebar thing and understand the things. So sidebar code is very simple. I have made these things. Also, I've used a animation as I have seen this in the play section, play mode of the design that it was given. So I have applied this thing. Now here is the menu, then dashboard, then learn, forum, upskill, contest, leaderboard. So I have used these as a SVG component to import. Here it is. As you can see that here is a component of menu, then dashboard, then learn. I have use the SVGs as you can see here, and then use them as a component and exported it. So here is a thing. Yeah. So this is a simple code you can see. I have not done many something like very big in this. It was very simple. So whatever part was active, I have just given the background and the color according to the design, and then we, we will move to the navbar. Acha, I have used the flex to align all the things. Like there can be of grid way or the flex way. So I have used the flex to make them align in this way. Yeah. So here it is. Now navbar contains a menu, a bell, and a div. So this menu part gets activated, or you can say comes into block whenever the size is less than large. So whenever size is greater than large, this will be in the sidebar, and whenever the size is less than large, so this sidebar will be hidden, and this whole part will be visible only. So this is how I have thought of the responsiveness. Now this is the thing, and now let's move to the dashboard. So dashboard basically contain three things also. I have divided the dashboard also into components. I will show you. So first of all, here is the upper part that comprises this thing: mentor session, learning material, and this part, and then chapter, and this I have termed as a part. So I have divided these into two components, as you can see here, chapter and part. These are the chapters, this one part is this one. So the above code 9 to line 36, line number 9 to line number 36 is the code of this thing, you can see. So yes, here it is. First of all, again these are the svgs as a imported as a component. Again, one more here important thing was that learning material has the gradient border. So to make this I have used a way that I can describe it as I have made a div with the background of the linear gradient that I needed, and then I have inside this I have made another div of just a smaller size, or you can say of the same size, and then I have given the padding to the outer one so that it looks like that there is a gradient border, but it is not actually a gradient border, but it is actually a div of that background color, and then above that I have made another div. So this is how I achieved the gradient border, and then it is simple. Then it is, these are the also components meant material, and then info. These are the components, svg component that I've imported. Then now let's move to this part, chapter and part. So here it is. So uh, in this chapter part, what I have done is I have written code for only one component, and then I have passed some data that was used or that was needed. Like in everything, there was change. The thing that changed was chapter one, only the name of the chapter. So I have passed them as a data as an array, that is ID1 chapter 1, and is active is a boolean that shows that whether which chapter is active, which on which chapter we have currently clicked. So whichever chapter is clicked, the background will turn to this one, and the this clock section will also come to that. I have written the code. I will show you. So this is how I have passed the data, and then I have mapped the data and then made this. So first, this whenever it is active, then turn the background into this here. Turn the background into this, and then I have passed the name of the chapter, that is I title, and then here it is clock thing. Whenever it is active, show this. When item is active, and show this. Similarly, for I have one more thing was there, that the component which are not active, you have to show this border below, bottom border. So I have done this using a div, not as a border or anything, but I have colored the div as this background, and then I have done this. So here it is the simple, and then I have used a similar concept of chapter, that is passing the data and making only one component and mapping the temporary data for this part component. Here I will show you. Okay. So here you can see, and these are the SVG component that I have used. So here it is a temporary data, that is part one, lorem, time, level. I have made this as a variable because we know that every module will have different time, different level, different number of modules, the different percentage that it is completed, and is active is again a boolean that is that shows whether we have clicked on this module or this chapter, this part, or another part 2 or part 3. So this is how it goes now. So now let's move to the code that I've written. Again, I have mapped the data. Here you can see that when we hover, it shows the variables that I have. So now here you can see also one more thing important here was I have used a similar concept of making gradient border as in learning material. Similar I have used in this part. Here I have to show this gradient border, that how much percentage it is completed. So I have used a similar thing, but when it will be in working mode, I know this will be changed. This method will not be used. Like I have to use the thing that is whenever we completed this or whenever we click this, some portion should be completed according to the number of total modules or total thing that we have to complete. So I know this thing, but for this currently for design only I have used this thing. So background is again full of background is again, so the thing is background is a div with this color, that is till 45% it is this color, and after this that's it is this color. So after that what I've done is I have made another div above it, and then increases the padding. You can see in the code here. So here it is the inner div that is below the required div, and then I have increased the padding bottom to 8 pixel so that it looks like a border, and then background color it has this. I have used the data completed here to show the percent, to know, to get the percentage that how much it is completed. And then inside this we have the div that contains all the things, that is name of the part, title, level, difficulty, this time, level, and then number of module, like level, all these things, all these things. And then one more thing is here is that the component, the part that is active, it has some extra div, or you can say extra component, which shows the how number of module or whatever the thing it has. So I have again used the is active boolean to show this. Whenever it is active, show these things. Again I have written like a large code for this, but I can reduce this by using the same concept of passing the data through a temporary array and then mapping this thing. I could have done that also, but as it was only for this part, only for part one, so I thought that it would be good to write the thing. But I can of course make this smaller. I have to just make one div like this, and then everything will be mapped into this. So here it is. You can see whenever it is active it will be shown, like first of all video, then block, then questions. So here it is, and that's how I have done this. Also this is the second part, this is the third part. Also when I went in the play mode, I saw that it has a nice animation, so I have also applied this thing. So that's all. Also there is something in the config file of Tailwind that I have used the custom background and box shadows that was used in the Figma design. So I have used here. So this is all. Thank you.